It's time for another episode of
252
with your host, Frank G, Ralphie D, and Kuwata Kurt. I was looking at somebody posted another one of those red letter media things, and it's like, man, those guys have, a bazillion more hits than, we do, obviously. But it's like, how everything that they do seems to be like negative. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Whereas we try to be like, I like this, I like this. And I guess, if you want to get all the people, you have to be negative. And
well, I can tell you this. I mean, I do know that there is a small movement of people on the internet who are posting in 2017. I'm going to be more positive. I'm not going to say a bunch of negative, hateful things. And I'm just circling that back around to saying, we usually don't say negative stuff. I mean, we're not like cheesy in your face with it because, when we don't like something, we will be painfully obvious. And
for real. But I mean, we're not out here to hate stuff.
For the most part, I like to talk about things that I like. So that's why I'm not being hateful, because I love this stuff. Like, this is like, if we had, could you imagine if we had this format when we were like 15, 16? I mean, we were doing stuff already with the camcorders and stuff that other kids weren't doing.
Right. Making movies, low budget as they were, but still doing stuff that we.
I'm saying there were other kids our age getting into. Yeah, they were like getting into trouble doing stuff.
Yeah,
because it was I talk about that because and I'll just be real quick. Right after high school, when we got that apartment, we moved into this apartment complex, and I know we talked about it before. There was a lot of young 20s people, it was a huge apartment complex, but they kept all the young 20s people in one block. It was like they knew what they were doing. There was a couple of families sprinkled in, and I really felt bad for them because we were wilding out.
Oh, that's real.
But it was this weird, we didn't go to college, or we had attempts at college. We didn't really go. So I kind of take those 4 years as kind of like what college life would have been like.
Oh, yeah.
So we were surrounded by a bunch of kids our age.
We had kind of like our own apartment, but it was like being in a dorm.
Right. It was basically just like the school of hard knocks. We were out there, we were in the streets, we were working, we were doing what we had to do to survive. Everyone was kind of in the same boat. And the only thing I want to say to that is when let's just call them the high school heroes and stuff, because of mutual friends and stuff, they would end up at our parties and barbecues and stuff.
Yeah, seriously, hanging out with us, the nerds that they shunned.
Yeah. And how many times did people say, "Oh man, you guys is cool. You guys are." They would. I wouldn't say it was like talking down to us in a sense, but it was like, man, I've always been like this. Like what you're seeing right now is what we've been doing.
Yeah, I'm saying what we've been doing and what we continue to do.
So we've always been cool. You're the one who was an asshole.
Straight up. And now this nerdy shit is where it's at, and we were already hitting that curve.
I just wanted to say I want to get into this more, obviously in March, but I wanted to talk about a little bit of a retrospective over the last 17 years as Hugh Jackman has played the character of Wolverine, and now that he's saying this is the end of the run. And I just want to say, one, how our feelings were when we first heard that this dude was going to play Wolverine.
Yeah. And
I remember how upset I was, and I was like, there were so many other people that could have.
Oh yeah. Who was all right, so here's the thing. Back in the day, we thought Glenn Danzig was going to be the perfect Wolverine.
And there was even a real strong push for Bob Hoskins to be Wolverine.
Yeah.
No,
he did such an awesome job as Mario. How could you not?
But he just he was a short, stocky, hairy dude.
Yeah, with an accent.
He had the voice. Yeah.
It
should have been Glenn Danzig dubbed over by Bob Hoskins. That would have done it, right? Like,
bam, there it is. Yep. But and then there was talk of what's his name that did oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Darth Maul. Wasn't he a contender? Yeah. Was Ray Park a contender back in the day?
I doubt it.
All right.
I
Well,
mean, it's
maybe I'm misremembering.
yeah.
It's been so long.
Because I mean, he was in the movie.
I remember that. Was that because they got someone for Wolverine? Because he's obviously got the moves and the height damn near.
We went from a time where there was this basically an unknown actor,
Mhm.
Hugh Jackman, cast and play my ultimate favorite superhero. I remember being pissed. I remember he didn't look the part. I was like, what the hell?
He's too
He's
tall.
too tall. What is this? And now it's to the point 17 years later where I can't even imagine. I mean, they're talking about Tom Hardy taking over as Wolverine.
So they're not gonna go with the height thing at all. They're just gonna keep it tall.
Tom Hardy is short.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, he played Bane, but Tom Hardy's a little dude. Remember in Inception, he was way shorter than Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh,
And
damn,
Leo's like
that's
6 foot, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh my god. Okay, well we might be back on the right track.
Yeah, because in Bane, they made him look like
They made him look huge.
Yeah, and he's like,
Good job.
dude, he's not big at all. That was some. That was But I mean, there's other people. I mean, and again, you know how I feel about. There's plenty of actors in Hollywood, and again, Tom Hardy was already Bane. There's too much of these guys
Mad
that are
Max.
going between worlds where they're DC and Marvel. Like Ryan Reynolds was Green Lantern
That's true.
and Deadpool.
Yeah.
Halle
I
Berry
think
was
everybody
Storm.
forgot the Green Lantern, so they're like, whatever.
And everybody forgot Catwoman too.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that. when,
Oh,
you,
right, right.
when you play the DC character, people are like, what was that smell?
This is not DC bashing, but
Right. But you got Chris Evans who played the Human Torch, Johnny Storm,
yes,
and Captain America. So he stayed in
in the vein of Marvel.
In the vein of Marvel.
But you also had what's his name from Superman Returns. He played
Right, and it bothers me every time he shows
Love
up as the
interest.
Atom because I'm like, oh, the
Yeah,
Atom
Scott
is
Summers.
Superman.
Oh well, yeah, him too.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
yes, yeah. And he stayed in the DC wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
They made a joke on that in that crossover too, where he said something about
Yeah.
Supergirl looking like his cousin or something. Like, oh, see, they're in joke. For
Oh,
the
it was,
most
it
part.
was, that,
A nice wink to us.
It was a nice. I think I've also talked about on the show before. We were watching. Me and my daughter were watching Legends, and she was saying that guy he looks like a superhero. Like he could be Superman. And I gave her that look. Like, are you serious? He was Superman.
And
Oh,
none of y'all watched that stuff. Yeah.
She was probably 5 when that came out.
It was not good.
I don't know if
You know
it was
what?
better now, but it definitely wasn't good then.
It's half a good movie. I love the effects. The beginning, the story in the beginning of him, returning, is good. And then that airplane scene. You know what? I will go to bat for that scene because I think it's well done.
I like that part too.
The problem
And then I don't
had,
remember a thing after it.
yeah,
I do.
I don't like when they waste the talent of good actors.
Yeah. Case in point,
Kevin Spacey was wasted as Lex. It was
Yeah.
just a waste.
He did a very fine Gene Hackman impersonation though. I guess that was the acting skill on display. Was how much can I make this resemble his performance from 25 years ago?
Yeah, and what sucks too is that I remember being in the theater.
Acidia Ice? Really? Is that what you want?
Another land grab, Lex.
Look, no Ned Beatty, no deal, right?
Otisburg.
Otisburg. Oh yeah, that was bad. And then the Superman having a kid was stupid.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I didn't like that one bit. But anyway, and Kate Bosworth as Lois Lane was terrible. Terrible. It was not good. Not good. Not a good movie. Again, Bryan Singer too. Man, he
All the potential.
he knocked it out of the park with
X-Men.
X-Men and then X2, and then I think he started feeling himself way too much, and then we almost had a comeback with Days of Future Past. I was like, that's good. It's good.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Pass was great. I liked it.
Then we had Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah. Oh boy. All right. I can't get into that again.
Yeah. So
They ripped on Apocalypse on some show this week. Maybe it was Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something. They're like, I watched that movie, but I don't really want to watch it again. It's like, yeah, sounds about right. Like, and that's a Fox show ripping on a Fox film right there. Like, ooh.
it's so meta. And then bringing it full circle with the Wolverine, with Hugh Jackman again saying that this was his last performance. Now you have Ryan Reynolds doing a heavy petition. It's like, dude,
come on, one more time, baby.
And now what you'll never see is probably Deadpool in a Wolverine movie, but Hugh Jackman in a cameo in a Deadpool movie.
Last week there was a report that Deadpool to cameo in Wolverine movie, and then they immediately came out like a few hours later and said, no, that's not about to happen. Don't worry about that. And like, well, is that Ryan Reynolds pulling his Ryan Reynoldsism? Well, I'm going to say this is happening until so many people think it's cool that they pay money to do it.
You know what?
Like, I didn't leak those special effects. No.
I am 85% sure it wasn't me.
And I love it though. I mean, we love him for giving fake news because, of course, it's all tongue in cheek and it's not really news; it's entertainment shit that we love talking about. But if this was any other organization putting out fake stories, we'd be like mad. But it's Ryan Reynolds; we love him.
A couple weeks ago, Ben Affleck put out a little statement. He's excited going forward, writing the script and everything for the Batman movie. Everything seemed like the ship was on course.
Yeah.
Recently, he came out with a statement saying that, the movie will come out. I mean, if the script is good,
Uh-oh.
And it's like, if we can agree on the script. And the funny part about if we can agree on a script, it's like, if you can agree on a script, you're writing the script. What is there to agree with?
Well, that totally tells you that some suit in the chain of suits is giving him a hard time over some issue that he thinks is key that they think is not. So anytime there's like, well, if we can come to an agreement, that means someone is having a dispute over something completely stupid. Oh, we want Batman to have rubber nipples again. Whatever.
And I just want to say this: in a world where, again, when we first found out Ben Affleck was playing Batman, and it was just
pandemonium.
No! Now it's like, don't fuck with Ben Affleck right now. Warner Brothers, Jeff Johns, whoever the problem is, back up. All I gotta say is The Town, Argo, Gone Baby Gone, Goodbye Girl, or whatever.
Yeah, Gone Girl.
Gone Girl. Just leave him the F alone. Let him do him, and we're gonna get the best damn Batman movie we've ever. And I'm including Nolan's Batman in this because when I feel like Nolan's Batman, it was the best because we had came off of that Shoemaker nonsense.
Yeah, I know.
Garbage. It was straight garbage, and anything that was like when you get rid of all those colorfuls and a fat Batgirl and all this other stuff, you get all that off the table. What?
Okay, everyone, chill.
Convince me you can do some backflips. Although I've seen some chubby guys on the internet do some amazing capoeira and things of that nature. So.
Look, it was bad casting. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, the whole movie was bad casting.
It was the whole damn movie was bad casting. And all I'm just trying to say is, was Nolan, all right, Batman Begins was decent. The Dark Knight, honestly, was a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
The Dark Knight Rises had severe plot holes, but we ignored them because we liked The Dark Knight so much.
Exactly.
I think my favorite part about that one was the fact that they managed to do the homage to Batman 66 where he could not get rid of the bomb no matter where he turned.
Yeah. Did you ever have one of those days where you can't get rid of a bomb? Oh, no! Oh, that's the best. So it went full camp. And I recently watched Batman Forever. I love that movie so much. It is
Forever
so
was good. It wasn't
Was
bad.
that
I mean,
just,
it had like
I
Drew
love it.
Barrymore as
I love it.
yeah, with Two Face with his
What's
evil
that?
twin chicks, and just
Yes.
Jim Carrey eating the
Vivica
scenery. That was good.
Fox. Yeah, I love that movie. It's not
It had
good, but I
it had
love
a
it.
terrible ending. I think that was like that hurt it a lot because
Yeah,
what the hell just happened? I don't know, but whatever. It looked cool. Let's go home now.
yeah. Chase Meridian. That was. I
I,
love that movie.
it's like you guys are talking French right now. I don't understand a word you're saying, and I saw the movie. I'm like,
Hey,
what?
that did have hot Nicole Kidman. That's right. I forgot about her.
Yeah, you don't remember Chris O'Donnell?
Nicole Kidman was in that.
Rosie
Mm-hmm.
O'Donnell. Oh, Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell. That's Robin.
I do remember. Holy rusted metal, Batman. He said, "What? No, the metal here. It's all holy and rusted." Oh, okay.
Oh, I
do.
laughed out loud
That
in the
was-
theater at that joke. That was good.
It was terrible. Holy rusted metal, Batman. He was like, "What?"
I think it's appealing to different
Gotham.
audiences. That was for those of us who like again that's that 1%er in joke at the time. Like the people who remembered that fondly versus the people who were like hell with that old people stuff. That's like the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
I was talking about before the review. I watched 2 minutes of an hour-long thing that told people if you like Rogue One, you're an idiot, and here's why. I'm like,
Was it that
"Oh,
Red Letter Media thing?
yeah, it was. I'm not watching
Yeah, I
this.
haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to just because I want to see some opposing views. I want to see what the people that are against Rogue One really think, if they have some valid points about it.
That's just
I've
like
heard
what
that
we
the
talked
points
about
are
last
not
week.
valid.
Yeah. Oh, there's another Death Star. Okay.
It's not another Death Star. It's the Death Star.
With a capital
Asshole.
T, man. Yeah. That's cool. We could get to a point where we debate some other podcast too. We're gonna argue on
Oh,
air with you
man, that
people.
Did you even watch the movie? Come on. I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
Can I finish?
Can I finish? Can I finish? No, can I finish? I'm finished. Oh, South Park.
Park, the
So
movie.
funny. I just got lost in my own thoughts. So going back to what I was saying, if the stories are true, I don't know if it's a real news story or if this was just somebody with the Twitter fingers going out there and it got on the internet and people made it a big deal more than what it is. But let's just act on the fact that it is true.
Yes.
If it is, again, my recommendation is leave Ben alone because right now Ben Affleck is the only thing saving the DC expanded universe. I mean, I have high hopes for Wonder Woman, but
Wonder
I hate to
Woman.
say it.
Actually, it looks pretty good. I mean, it could. So did
yeah,
other
but
things.
so
but
did other things.
Yeah, man.
Everything looked good. I didn't see Batman versus Superman. I didn't watch that trailer and say, I don't know.
I watched that trailer. I said, I'm going to see that shit.
And then I saw it, and I was like, I saw it in the trailer.
And then I saw the Suicide Squad trailer. I was like, I'm going to see that shit.
And then I saw it, and I was like, this is not the same movie. What happened?
Yeah,
It's not the same movie.
that's terrible.
That was a direct, whiplash to what happened with Batman versus Superman. In my opinion, all that negative press came out, and they were like, "We need reshoots, we need to rewrite," and we did. And it was like, I don't know. And then David Ayer had his movie. He had his movie in the can.
Yeah.
Then they changed it.
yeah.
That's why it looked like 2 or 3 completely different movies.
Mhm.
And I will
Tone
say
was
this.
off.
I would say this. The money that they put behind their stars was good.
Mhm.
Margot Robbie, Will Smith,
Yeah.
Viola Davis,
Yeah.
they were good. They were good. Hands down, Viola Davis, Amanda
Waller.
Waller was bad. She was the bad guy.
I
She
know.
was evil. She was not good. I mean, that was that one scene where there was like everybody, all the tech guys were putting, all the analysts were getting their stuff together so they can do this feedback. And they just looked at it and was like, well, shit happens.
So I'd say that was like 1/3 of a good movie.
Now, do you think they're overselling with the trailers, and that's part of that. Because when we were, when we were kids, as we tend to say, but in the earlier days of movies, 20 years ago,
One trailer.
one trailer, and it sometimes didn't tell you anything about the movie. Like, think about, like, for example, the Back to the Future trailer has nothing at all to do with the movie at all. It's like a picture of the car that opens. I mean, it's kind of related, but it's not story-wise. And you
Right.
saw that for a minute, and you're like, wow, I wonder what that movie's about. And then you went to see it. It didn't tell you the whole story and show you him getting back and then tell you, now come see it. Now I think they give you too much.
We're walking this dumb tightrope right now where they want to tell us everything because the information is probably out there somewhere on the internet. But it's like, I still want to go to the movie and be surprised. I want to see one trailer with not too much shit in it just to tell me, hey, look, you need to go see this because of this and this, not all of this.
Not to again sucking on the teeth of Marvel, but
Let's
the trailers that they gave us for Doctor Strange,
Mhm.
that was just like the first teaser trailer with just him standing in the window.
Yeah.
That was like, ooh, all I know is Doctor
He's in the
Strange.
Sanctum Sanctorum!
I didn't even know it was the Sacred Centaur because I don't follow Doctor Strange, but I was like, okay. And even when they did their next trailers, for me, after I saw the movie, the trailers really didn't. It didn't tell you anything,
Yeah.
And again, the trailers is a business, before back in the day.
It's true.
I mean, that was just like, it's always been part of the business. You always had to pre-sale, you got to promote.
Mhm.
But most of the time, they threw the trailer out there and then they counted on their stars to do their press junkets and hit the late night talk shows and talking up. Now with the internet and everything, you know what? That's you do have to stylize it to where you still get not just the rabid fans, but the ancillary people that might want to go see it. Like using Rogue One. Great trailers for Rogue One, the way they put it out there.
Right.
They really didn't give you a lot. As a matter of fact, people were still confused as to where's Finn? Where's Rey? People were still confused
because Star Wars story.
Yeah, they're like a Star Wars story before New Hope and Luke Skywalker is what they should have said. I would like to definitely go back to the theater and see it.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably take the wife.
You saw it in 3D, right, Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I know a lot of people that don't like the 3D experience. I love it.
I don't like the 3D.
I thought it was good. Yeah.
I got one of those VR things for at the Christmas party, and man, this shit ain't for me, man.
Like the kind that you stick your phone in, not one of those.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's not for me.
Does it make you don't like it, or it feels shitty?
Yeah, it's not for me, bro. It's not for
me.
I'm not a roller coaster guy. I am not a VR guy. Yeah, that's just.
I don't know. Have you seen the PlayStation Batman VR though?
No.
Dude. I mean, like, it's not my thing either, but like looking at that, it needs to become my thing if it's going to be getting cool like that. I mean, they're on early tech, but it's going to get better, So I'll probably have to check that out in a few years. But if you can, somewhere out there, I'm sure there's a video. I watched one, so it must exist, where they show you what goes on in that, and it's crazy. It's also like $1,200 to buy in right now, but still,
That's a lot. I mean, I'm living in a 3D reality, so
yeah, but you're not Batman, man. So if they do that with Spider-Man, I'm gonna have to buy it.
Well, that's the dream.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and plus, I'm sure, like, not the PlayStation, but someone will surely be doing it for like virtual strip clubs and things, and that might be an interesting diversion as well.
That's very true.
Adonis, pull yourself together.